Welcome to Keeper Secrets Tarot. I am Gypsy Girl here to do another reading for Taurus for November 2024. And I keep thinking I'm not saying that on the clips anyway, you will know. Taurus, it's been a rough ride. It's very rewarding actually. Coming into November here. And I think I listened to one of your clips, Taurus clips that I did. I think it could have been the September one or October. I know I went back. I don't know why. I was compelled to listen, but either September or October if you're so inclined to go listen again. But one of them was very positive, and I was thinking that yeah, Taurus is going through that second house. Uranus is going through the second house for you. Oh, the deck just split. And then we have the Six of Swords. So, again, coming into peace, you know, that Uranian magic where it just happens out of the blue. Something just turns in your favor. And we have the Ten of Swords, so it's putting an end to cycles. And then dealing with air signs, if you're not, then it is your thought processing where you are finding peace. You are coming into a change in cycles where you are thinking clearer, you're relaxing more, you're coming into your own, is what I was being triggered by when I went listening to my own Taurus clips, because I was feeling like I should. I don't know why, but I went there. And here is the thoughts and betrayals and just thinking things out and putting your mind to rest because of the fact that you're coming into things are happening for you. Taurus, Two of Wands. The future is a new beginning for you, because the 10 triggers off to a 1, and then we have the 6, which is that victory, that sense of achievement. You're feeling that you can. Your thoughts are clearing up now. You're feeling better. In some cases, if you've been through a health issue, the feelings are clearing up with your prognosis. You know, you're coming to the end. You've been through you've been through the worst of it, and now you're coming out of it. Taurus, I am at a loss for words all of a sudden. But this spread is not about you so much. It is about the next person most on your mind. So we'll just get things going here with the first card being, I find I put them a little too, anyways, because of the way the camera is set up. I just want to keep it in line. So the first card is your situation with the next person. The second card is how you're dealing with that situation. The third card is how they are dealing with the situation between you. Fourth card is Spirit's advice for you in this situation that you're in. The fifth card is how you take that advice, what you do with it. The sixth card is how they are responding to Spirit's advice. And the seventh card is the potential outcome to this read. The eighth card is how you are dealing with how this plays out, and well, the ninth card is how the next person is. And here we have Ace of Swords. So we're back in the swords again for you, Taurus. So mental issues, mental processing, the way you're thinking. And this card, let go again, Five of Cups. So holding on, letting go, overcoming, feeling like that Ten of Swords there. This Five of Cups is that deep sense of sadness, that deep sense of missing someone, that deep feelings for someone, not letting go or feeling that you have to, and starting up with being a success at letting go. For some, for others, it is to take that step forward and speak. Here we have a King of Pentacles, so a slow process. Again, slow beginnings, the air, quick thinking process, or overindulgence in thoughts are now being slowed down. Where, again, the Ten of Swords is the end of a cycle, so putting an end to that. And then we have the Ace coming in to start anew and have that victory, probably with a king, if it is not you yourself, Taurus, because it is an earth sign. Could be an emperor. And then we have the Ten of Pentacles. So we have the tens showing up here with the 5 and the 7. So we're going into really graphic thoughts and details, and not for some of us it could mean, oh boy, again, it's the passion involved in this deck, eh? But then these are the swords, so it's a mental processing, it's the wording, it's how you speak to each other, how that person is feeling, what they're going through mentally, struggling or deliberating or hiding, keeping secrets. Again, the secret of wanting to be in a marriage, keeping that secret, having that victory, wanting to speak about it. It'll be the 8 of Swords at that point, if we add the 1 here. Being stubborn, holding on to the idea of, I want it done in a particular way, I want it to be in a certain order, that mental breakdown of, I want things done in this particular way, and I'm not going to let go of that thought. I'm not going to let it go the way I want it to go. I'm not going to let go of that. I want it my way. And I'm going to do everything it takes to get what I want the way I want it, because it's a plan in action with the 7. And then we have the 10 of Pentacles. So again, getting everything that you want, getting into that, I'm ready to get married. I want to propose marriage. For some. For others, it is, I want to end because I've had enough of the betrayals and the lies and the deceit, and I know about it, and it is put an end to this marriage, because we have the 10 of Swords that showed up earlier. Now we're having this Ace of Swords with the new processing, and I've won over. I will win, and I will have the divorce, and I will get everything. For others, and I will take my time. I will take my time to work through word for word and phrase by phrase, and I will go over all of those details, because I want the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, in order to have this marriage, or in order to end the marriage, have a divorce for some. We have the Queen of Cups with the Queen of Wands. This is where I'm seeing that it could be very, very deceitful in activity that has taken place, and now we are showing that we are very loving and we're very adventurous, because we're starting over. We want as good as it was for the goose, it will be for the gander in other cases, because it is a plan. Well, you cheated on me. Well, I'm going to make sure I have as many as I can, many relationships as I can, because of what you did to me, kind of getting even here. That 5 of Swords there. Oh yeah, you betrayed me. Well, I'm gonna do to you what you did to me. That kind of behavior for some. I mean, it's not coming across as very strong, but when I see the Queen of Cups with the Queen of Wands in this deck, I'm thinking we're having a power struggle here, or we need to choose between 2 women for this king, because there's a secret, and Usually it is the Queen of Wands that will be either holding the secret or is the secret. Five of Swords can go either way. It could be for that mental build-up of I want to deal with things on a more emotional level. I want to be more adventurous with my counterpart so that we can get married. I want to offer them that. I want to make that proposal. I'm thinking how I can bring that proposal forward for others. So it's really to the extremities here. It's a very, very high level of thought processing, and at the same time working through, because of the readings that I did listen to, I see the connection between I want to be romantic and I want to offer marriage to my counterpart, and I want to do it with a little excitement. I want to be romantic and excite. I want it to be romantic and exciting the way I present the offer. That's what I picked up there for some of you, and it's not a bad plan, because again, it depends. These cards can be very, very negative, and they can be very, very fun at the same time. Like having that thought process, that excitement of being romantic and being very sexy with my partner, and I want to figure out how I can present this and be on that romantic level where it is secret. I want to keep it secret, or I want to surprise them. I want to give them an element of surprise. And then we have the 10 of Wands. So lots of endings here. Lots of coming through processing and coming to terms with I want, and I know what I want, and I'm going to do the extra effort. I'm going to work hard at and bring in that destiny. I want to be with this person. It's very strong here. You see the thought processing. It's either you want to be with or you want to put an end to, because you've been overbearing or someone has been overbearing, and within a month things will change. Things will change for some. And for others, it is just a secrecy or a clarity or the fear. It's overwhelming, the fear. I'm so afraid. Or, could be because of another woman. I will lose my counterpart because of the cheating and the deceit. You see? It could go in all directions. Okay, let's not mull over too much, because again, it's happiness to the extreme. It's sadness, it's loss, it's I'm afraid to let go. I don't want to lose out on. And then there's that clearing up of I want what I want, and I'm going to make the offer, and I will win, because he moves with determination, and he's planning on a victory one way or another. This king is victorious, because you have to remember he is the mundane emperor. He's that on the mundane level, he's the emperor, so very much the leader, very much the decision maker, and putting things in order, starting with the truth. And on that note, let's see where we start with the Magician. Okay, so it's a question of someone manipulating another, or you're just making that decision. I am doing this. I want what I want, and I'm going for it. And the situation between you is, it's either someone is being manipulated or is manipulating, or they're making a step forward and saying, okay, I'm ready. I'm going to do this. The King of Pentacles. I'm ready to step forward. Taurus, I'm ready to offer the marriage. I want to marry you. Please, will you marry me? Or I want a divorce. I've decided. You've done what you've done. I found out. So take it as it resonates. And it's very, very passionate. This read is I'm feeling it. Oh, very strong here. Oh, the strength. Maybe that's what I was feeling. The strength. But then again, we have high arcana. So Spirit is really watching over you and the person that you're with, and giving you that incentive to make that move, giving you that courage to say, I want, starting with the truth, coming out with that proposal. I want to marry, or I want a divorce. The strength is there. It is what you do with it that changes everything. And then there's that Three of Cups. Oh boy, Three of Cups. So we're either looking to reconcile, they're wanting to reconcile, or they're very afraid of being caught out, that they have been in a third party situation for some. For others, it is I want to come back to you, but there is a third. So it could be wanting to set up a surprise party. You see? That secrecy within a month, a birthday for someone maybe. Taurus, I mean, you know who you're dealing with, right? So they're very, very adventurous, wanting to step forward and be romantic, and will do what it takes to get what they want, or keeping that secret, or very determined to keep the surprise as a surprise. Maybe they know that you're looking into tarot, and they're really working hard at keeping this party secret, or they're keeping a third party secret. Now that is the question. Let's see the advice for this. This is where the truth comes out. So that slow processing, that knowing how to dig out the truth, being the emperor even, knowing what questions to ask, to see that there is a marriage that has been betrayed, to see that there is the desire to ask for marriage. And I'm bouncing this off of those of you who are in a romantic relationship and want to be with someone, and is going over how to ask for that hand, how to get that victory, how to get the person to say yes, or to again, you have the courage here. High Arcana all the way. So it is unavoidable. It is very karmic. So for some of you, yes, there is a third party that's being kept secret in some cases, and for others of you, it is a question of just being honest with how you feel and what you want to say, and be honest about that. Spirit is saying to as advice goes here, to weigh the pros, the cons, be impartial. Let the situation unfold, because it is inevitable. Be patient. Hold back on any aggressivity. But then you are patient, Taurus. So it is more or less courage to speak or not to speak. Holding back on making the first move in some cases. Spirit is saying to really weigh out the pros and the cons. And this is where the 5 and the 7 would be on a positive. Having your plan and really working out what is best for me, that I could win, that I can come out the victor. Spirit is given that go ahead to take a deeper look within. Have the courage to see both sides of the coin. And if it is that you are dealing with someone who you may suspect is in a third party, then you have to see their logic as to why. This is what Spirit is asking you, to go in and look for, well, what would make them want to go into a third party to begin with if they are with you? Is it their nature to have multiple relationships? Is this the kind of person that you're invested in? Or is it that you're overlooking your own behavior, which may have created a trigger for them to seek out a third person to help them with this relationship, or to be in a third party situation, which is a secret because of this Queen of Wands here. And this Ten of Wands is a burden on the destiny. It's a burden. There's a lot of work involved, maybe. And they're thinking that, well, they're thinking. I don't know what they're thinking yet, but if they are plotting and scheming in a third party situation because their emotions are not being met by you, maybe you're holding back, or your courage is not up to par. But then if you are represented by the King of Pentacles, then you are very courageous and you are seeking out truth, and you are holding back from confronting them, which is what I pick up here, that they may be in a third party, but you want to suss them out. You want to catch them out. You don't want to ask them, because depending on their nature, you feel you may not get the truth because you want the truth. Very dramatic. But then you may be dealing with air signs too. Let's see, here we have the Wheel of Fortune. So again, it is all high arcana, heavy on your side to begin with. Taurus, you are going through an inevitable cycle. You are out of control of the next move. You are, in fact, your next move is being determined by how you view details and how you speak and how you behave with the next person most on your mind. See, we have two queens here, and when we see two queens together, especially these two, and then we have all these swords here, 5 of swords, then the 7 of swords, and then we started off with the 10 of swords. It could be very much betrayal going on. So could be the wheel is turned against you, or you've done something to deserve the wheel turning in this way, with all these swords and many queens in your in your scenarios. You have many queens here, but then there's a manipulation that could be the answer to that, or there is a decision that you had made, or both of you had made at the beginning, and now justice is being served because of those decision-making processes that you both went through. Only you will know. Either way, spirit is in control here. You are either holding yourself back or being held back from proposals because of suspicions or proven facts that now that you've decided for or against in your situation, because the truth is making itself known. Here we have the 4 of Wands. So the reconciliation or surprise party for a wedding could be for others here, where all these people involved, these queens, or this one particular, may be very romantic, very exciting, is planning your surprise, or a surprise to propose, or a surprise to, well, it could just be a surprise to propose, or just surprise, hello, here's the truth, and I am married, and you didn't know, and I didn't want to tell you, and here it is. I can't marry you because I'm already married. In some cases, it's very devastating the way this is coming at me here, but it is the truth. Whatever it is the truth. Whether they're married, you're going to find that out. If you are looking to get married to this person and you're suspecting them of having a relationship or being in a secured relationship and dealing with you as a third party, maybe that's why you want to hold back, or that you are holding back. But justice is being served and the truth is coming out, and you will get it. You are determined. I keep coming back to that. The determination to have the truth. And then your destiny is to, this is coming at you as well, ta-da, you can't change this, and this was meant to come into your life, and you will accept it because it is really out of your hands. Everything here is just happening for you. They may be wanting to marry you in another scenario. I'm not just sticking to one here. There's a few scenarios happening. But they may be wanting to reach out and marry because they feel for you. They want to. They want to come and offer you marriage. It's probably what's on their mind for some of you, Outcome here is the Three of Pentacles. Again, another 3. So we're dealing with 3s here. So it's a little very educational to begin with, because the 3 is that I want to expand, I want to grow, I want more, I want. You see? Here we have the emotional I want. Just didn't go far in. And then we have the Two of Swords and then the Queen of Pentacles. Okay. The emotional I want, and then we have the practical. This Three of Pentacles is work. You see that hard work. The ten of coins, 10 of wands, 10 of swords. We got the 3 10s there. We have the Star. Destiny is here, and then the Hermit is where that wisdom comes in. Again, knowing what went on in the past. Really putting your mind to dealing with what went on, holding back, or having the courage to face what was in the past. Your own risk here, at your own risk, if you take a chance or you're feeling like you want to, but you don't take a chance, you predict, you set it up so that the next step will bring in that luck factor for others. Okay, because the truth here, truth about third parties, whether it is work, could be for manipulating a situation where money is involved. Again, how to place money, where to place money, who to place money with, who to invest with, who to trust, who not to trust. All of this is what you're going over in your mind. You want to come out the victor. You want the truth. You want to be honest. Feeling lucky in some cases. Feeling lucky because you're protected. With the Wheel of Fortune here is just to say, well, it's what's happening to you is because of you either holding back or finding the courage. And the justice being served is because of what took place in the past. And we're talking about past lives. We're talking about past in this life where you were maybe younger, or just a year ago, or months ago, or weeks ago even, depending on the situation that you are thinking of with the next person, along the lines of coming into a contract, a business contract, a romantic contract, higher level of education, wanting to go to school, wanting to learn more, wanting that on-the-job experience, feeling that you're going to be lucky enough, and then the deck just splits. With the Hermit, the Knight of Pentacles. Again, it is a slow process to build up a portfolio, to build up on a marriage, to build up the courage to ask for marriage. Again, you're looking for proof, or you have been working it out in how to ask, or they have been. Somebody is really working with honesty here. But it is a reward too, being recognized in this card, that you will have, or that you want to have. The truth is coming. Again, we want to speak it. Then we have the Seven of Cups. So for some, again, it comes back to that sense of confusion where there's third parties and you thinking that you want to get into a serious relationship and now finding out that they are not able to give you that exclusive commitment. You're confused, or you have a choice to make, or you feel that you're being placed because of what the wheel, because of the truth, because of what was done or found out, or the justice here. Now, justice coming in for you, justice in that you getting what you put out, depending on how you were with the person, whether it was a positive or a negative with the Magician here, where you were working together, working for the greater good between you, or it was for selfish reasons, and now the wheel has turned and it is coming back on you or back on them. Again, it is either one or the other is out of the balance when it comes to the justice. It's not everybody getting it all on the same level here. But because it is the Seven of Cups, that sense of confusion, or that feeling I have options, or that I am an option because of how it was between us. Again, the honesty for the King of Pentacles is, it's all about practicality. If it's worth my time, my effort. Is this relationship worthy of the effort that I have put in the past? I'm not sure I'm ready to choose. I want to wait a bit. Again, that feeling of holding back comes back with this now. Because I said, encourage or holding back. And now it's looking more like holding back because I don't know if this is good enough for me. I don't know if they are good enough for me. It's really serious choice making going on here with this king. Taurus. Let's hope it's not self-sabotage and that we're fearful of being honest, because there's a lot of honesty that needs to happen. Maybe it is that you are both coming out of relationships that have been secret, or you're both dealing with relationships with fear that it would be too much work to be together. But there is a focus, there is destiny here. The focus is on being alone or being lonely or having been lonely. And then this Knight of Pentacles is going back. So we were coming out of the fear factor, going into the King. We have the Knave of Wands. So more passion building up here. A proposal. For some of you, it is they are hoping to surprise you with that proposal. Could be for work, could be on a working level, could be on a romantic level. But nonetheless, they're devoted. There is that encouragement, and this would make the Five of Wands. So that, again, the deck just splits twice with, ooh, look at that, the stalemate, the Hangman. The Hangman, the Emperor, we have the Emperor. So finding that courage to change perspective and see that all that hard work is worthy to bring that proposal in, and being the Empress, the Queen for the Emperor, it is a perfect coupling match. Look at that with the Eight of Cups wanting to come back. So for some of you, it is the surprise element of proposal and making that choice and taking the step forward and putting it to the mat now. This is what I'm here to do. This is my destiny. I want to be with you. I've worked on it. I've been working on it. We've been working on this together for so long. I made my choice. I want to be with you. You see? King, the Emperor. This would be the King of Pentacles that I've been talking about since the beginning. This is the King of Pentacles, and the Empress would be the Queen of Pentacles. But Changing perspective. Where did I see the Queen of Pentacles in here? We have the Queen of Cups, Queen of Wands, the Moon, Destiny, the Hermit, the Knight, the Two of Swords, Queen of Pentacles comes in after this indecision here. So making up the mind. They are wanting to propose. They are wanting to be in a marriage. Let's see. Again, take it as it resonates if you follow in with the Taurus reads. Let's see the thoughts. Again, Taurus, I thank you for your likes, your subscribes, and your shares. Most of all, for showing up. The thoughts that the next person most on your mind. Let's see what they're thinking here. Ooh. Got a few coming out all by themselves. So don't wait for me, please. I don't want to be who I used to be. You deserve better. How could you ever forgive the mess I've made? Now, these are returning cards, huh? Well, this one was the last reading. So you could be dealing with, I think it was Aquarius I did before this one. Anyway, if you listen to them, you'll see the thoughts coming in. Don't wait for me. Again, the scenario of, well, I can't marry you because I'm already in a marriage and I just don't want to be. I'm too much of a partier. I don't want to be who I used to be. You deserve better. Again, with that holding back. It's not for nothing that you're looking for the truth, Taurus. All right, these fell out. Let's see. What are the other thoughts for those of you who are not registering with those? Let's see. Random here. Painful memories. Again, I'm pulling out cards that have been before. Painful memories. Why can't I tell you the truth? Oh boy. That's where all these swords are coming in, eh? Let's just do one more. The deck split open. You were right. And I don't know who I am anymore. Okay, so there's a lot of drama, a lot of drama. And that's why all these swords are showing up. So Taurus, I leave it there. Thank you for your likes, your subscribes, and your shares. Until our next read, love and light.